Yeah. Now you can hear the gold just jangling, but it's still about to take over. Pure. It's like everything changed.
Have 1 scoop of aminos and 5 grams of creatine along with my acetyl L-carnitine. I'm going to smash this down before I have breakfast this morning.
It's like everything changed, but I still feel the same. I'm just trying to run the motherfucking game. I'm on that. Yeah, I always be on.
When your dog is fucking crazy. Binny, what are you doing? What are you doing? About to cook up the oats. Dropped back from 100 grams to 80 grams today. Getting in a long black as well. And I'll have a shake this morning for my protein intake. Alright, so I just made up the usual breakfast, except I've got 80 grams of oats instead of 100 today. And sent out today's daily email with a macro and calorie friendly breakfast. And that'll be meal 1 for today. Aiming for around 225 grams of carbs total for the day. Actually a bloody nice day in Melbourne today. How good. What's up guys, happy Sunday. I'm about to head into Tribute Boxing for a full day of filming with Keep It Cleaner. As you just saw, I just had meal 1 of today's first day of peak week. So lower carbohydrates today, only slightly lower in my breakfast compared to usual. So I've been having 100 grams of carbs at breakfast. Today I had 85 grams. So it's really just reducing small amounts of carbohydrates from all of my meals throughout the day today. And then the last meal of the day, I probably won't have any carbohydrates at all. So I'm going to show you each one of those meals. I'll also show you what I get up to today. But it's a really nice day in Melbourne today, which is awesome. Apart from the fact that I'm going to be inside all day. But yeah, looking forward to this week. It's going to be good, it's going to be challenging, but I look forward to taking you guys along with me for the ride. You guys know I love Russ. This song that he dropped the other day called Prosper on SoundCloud is fucking unbelievable. Go and check it out. He's dropping a song pretty much every day again now, it's insane.
Alright guys, Laura and I are going to lead you through today's workout. Let's get into it.
Just finish up then. What session did we just do?
We did a HIIT session and it was just 5 minutes of hell. It was like skipping and then a squat hold for a minute and then skipping and then squat hold for a minute and then skipping.
It's one of your favourite ones, wasn't it? Well, I'm pretty sure you really enjoyed the squat hold as well.
Yeah, really thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you.
What's the dog's name again?
Diego.
Diego did his workout this morning and now he's resting.
Keep it up.
Oh, I know, she was nice. She was one of my favourites.
Okay guys, second meal of the day. Got 125 grams of long grain white rice, 100 grams of mixed veg, 100 grams of chicken breast, and I'm gonna have 8 of these rice cakes. So there's thin rice cakes. So the total carb count for this meal is around about 50 grams of carbohydrates, 25 grams of protein from the chicken, and very minimal fat, about 3 grams. So this is the second of 4 meals today.
Boxing number 44 with Laura.
Okay,
let's go.
So with both of these, I want you to make sure you're actually up on your knees with your glutes on, abs on, and you're not leaning back on your heels. You want to focus on not using your traps, so see how Laura's keeping her shoulders nice and low, and lifting through here. And stop. 3, 2 more and we're done.
2 more guys, 1.
Last one.
2. Well done. Now your shoulders definitely deserve a break.
Alright, time for another meal. And this will be the last carbohydrate meal for the day. So same as the one before this, 125 grams of long grain white rice, mixed veggies, 100 grams of chicken breast. And that's my carbs done for the day. Alright guys, so earlier on I mentioned that my carbohydrates today was going to be 224 grams. It's actually going to be 180 grams. So because today's rest day, carbs are even lower. So that was my last carbohydrate meal, which I just showed you before. So the rice, chicken and veg. The only other carbs I'll get for the rest of the day will be coming from veggies at dinner. So it'll be a protein, fat and vegetables dinner. And that'll be the end of day 1 of depletion. So it hasn't been too bad today. It's been a pretty big day. We just wrapped up shooting with Keep It Cleaner. So I'm going to go now to the supermarket, pick up a couple of things, cook up dinner in about 2 or 3 hours, and then that'll be the last meal for the day. And then I'll top off my macros, so they'll end up being around about 180 to 200 grams of protein, carbohydrates as I mentioned 180 grams, and fats 50. Alright guys, so I'm about to cook up the last meal of the day. As I mentioned earlier, there's no carbohydrates in this meal apart from veggies. So I'll be having 200 grams of chicken breast. This is the chicken I've been using lately. It's all diced already, just makes it a little easier. For my veggies, I'm going to be cutting up a cucumber. I'll be adding in some tomatoes. I'll also be using broccolini, so that's a low FODMAP food. Capsicum, so I'm using a green one. I'll be also cooking up some asparagus. So I'm going to boil all these and then put them onto the frying pan once I'm done. And then also going to use some baby spinach as well. The seasonings that I'll use is this mingle seasoning. The one I'll use tonight is just a smoky. And the other one I've been using only over the last few days is just paprika. So I'll cook that meal up now. That'll be the last meal for the day, and then the full macro is done. So as I mentioned earlier, protein ended up at around about 200 grams, fats at 50 grams or just below 50, and carbohydrates at 180. So that's the first day of my carb depletion, and that'll go all the way through until Thursday, although we will drop even lower as of Tuesday, I think. So that's all the meals. That's the end of the vlog for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Just about to head to bed, and I thought I'd show you what magnesium I use to take care of my sleep, recovery, and make sure I wake up feeling fresh the next day. So I use the Salt Lab magnesium oil. Couldn't recommend these guys anymore. Go to their Instagram and click on their website. You can buy your own there. I use about 6 sprays and just rub it on my stomach before I go to sleep and sleep like an absolute champion.